Here's something different, or at least old. A Protool grinder. Now, a lot of you might not know, Protool is actually now a different brand. You may not know it to look at it. Protool and another one were one and the same. They actually combined to become the one company. So this one's called a Protool, but today it actually would be called Festool. This would be an original Festool. So this would be the AGP 125/10 Protool grinder. And she's just a straight grinder with a big motor. What is she? 1050 watts. And she's also a big age. 2001. This thing's 23 years old. Now, what's wrong with her? Customer says he's changed brushes and he's cleaned it out. Now it won't run. So this might be simple, or it might be done. Don't know if you can actually get parts for these anymore, to be honest. Mind you, I don't think it's done an awful lot of work. Cable gland or grommet, very good. And the cable, unless it's been replaced, there's barely a mark on it. Right, so there's the problem. It's not the capacitor. If you fix something and then it doesn't work, it's normally the last thing you fixed. If I shine a little torch in there, see that we can't see past the brush because it's touching the armature. If I do it up this side, you can see right underneath. That brush is actually not making contact. It's actually not pushing down at all though. So we should change the brushes and then it wouldn't run because the brushes aren't engaged. But why? Is it dirt? Or is it the wrong brushes? I think it actually might be the holder. It's got quite a bit of work done now. Look at the amount of wear in that comb bar. I don't think it's burnt out, mind you. I think that brush holder is just a little bit bent or something. See, that one's fine. So that one's free enough, so they are the right brushes. And this has ran, so that's smooth. There's just a little tight spot. That's a lot better. But there's something just rubbing on it. Help it run smoother. I just taking a little shim off it. Just give it a light wee file. That'll make it a fraction thinner. Just through the corners too, make sure there's nothing sticking on them. Much better. Pop that on. And that should cure it. A nice simple fix, as long as that armature is still good. Simple as that. There's also something going on in the head here. You can hear it making that sort of a pop-in sound. Sometimes indicates there might be too much grease in it. Plus, she's starting off slow and picking up speed. So I have to say there's a lot of resistance in here. Yeah. I don't know if that's the original grease or not. There's a little bit too much of it. Fix that by just taking a little bit of it out. That popping noise is the grease actually becoming pressurized and cavitating, making little tiny bubbles in between the gear teeth. Mightn't sound bad, a little bubble forming, but it's basically boiling as it makes that bubble. An extremely high pressure. That's why it's making the pop. And it's actually strong enough to actually eat away the metal. So if your grinder is making that popping noise, it's actually eating the gears, eating away the teeth. Take a little bit of the grease out and that'll stop it. If you keep running it when it's popping like that, the teeth aren't going to last very long. That should be enough. Not sure if that is the right grease or not. Maybe somebody else has just changed the grease. There's not much point in me washing it out when it looks like it's been washed out already. The stuff underneath there is fairly fresh. Now I'm going to switch it on. Let's run at full speed straight away, and there should be no popping. Much better. One old Festool, which used to be called Protool, 1000 watt 5-inch grinder. That's actually a really nice machine. Nice and heavy and really well built.